She had the voice of an angel, but gave up the stage so her brother could walk again. She was offered a music contract at 19, sold out shows, TV interviews, a future filled with lights and applause. But the moment her little brother got in that car accident, everything changed. Doctors said he'd never move on his own again, and while others walked away, she stayed. She sang him to sleep, fed him, cleaned him. Years passed, no audience, no spotlight, just one quiet promise. When you stand again, I'll sing again. And one day, he did. He worked day and night to build a music label, just for her. Then on her birthday, he gave her a mic. Now the world will hear what I've heard every night. Her voice, still magic. The video of her first performance went viral. The same crowd that once forgot her couldn't get enough, but she didn't sing for fame. She sang for the boy who gave her a reason to dream again. She gave up her dream to save his. He built his dream to give hers back. Love like this deserves to be shared. Tag someone who never gave up on you. Would you give up your dream for someone you love? Tell us in the comments. He slammed the door and said, "I'm done with this family. Don't ever look for me." That was the last time anyone saw him. Two brothers, best friends since birth, until one fight shattered everything. It started over something small, a missing inheritance paper, a misunderstood word, pride. But words became wounds, and one of them walked away forever. For years, the older brother waited. Birthdays came, holidays passed. The empty chair at the dinner table stayed empty. But still, no phone call, no message, nothing. He checked every letter in the mail, every unknown number. He even drove past old places they used to hang out, just in case. But silence can be louder than shouting, and after decades, he gave up. Until one morning an envelope arrived, no return address, just his name, written in familiar handwriting he hadn't seen in 30 years. His hands shook as he opened it. "I was wrong. I wanted to come back, but I didn't know how. I watched your life from a distance. Your wedding, your kids. I was proud, even if I wasn't there. If you're reading this, I'm probably gone, but I hope you forgive me." It wasn't just a letter. It was a goodbye. It was a lifetime of pain poured into a single page. The older brother wept like a child, not because of the words, but because he never got to say, "I forgive you." And maybe you're watching this with someone on your mind, someone you haven't spoken to in years, someone you swore you'd never call again. Let this be your sign. Don't wait until the letter comes. She was only 9, but already knew what overdue bills meant. Every afternoon, she'd set up her little lemonade stand, not to buy toys, but to help her dad keep the lights on. Most people passed by. Some gave her $1, maybe 2. But one man stopped, smiled, and handed her an envelope. "Someone once did this for me," the note read. Inside, $500. Her dad cried for the first time in years. That money didn't solve everything, but it gave them hope. Fast forward 10 years. She's in college, walking past a kid selling lemonade. Same cardboard sign, "Helping my mom pay rent." She drops an envelope on the table. "Someone once did this for me," she writes. Inside, $500. Kindness is a full circle. Be the reason it keeps spinning. Tag someone who's changed your life with a small act of kindness. He laughed in her face. "You still live in this tiny house, still working 2 jobs? Pathetic." She smiled softly and said, "At least I sleep in peace." He rolled his eyes and drove off in his brand new car. Years passed. His business failed. His friends disappeared. One day he had nothing, not even a place to sleep. No one picked up his calls. Cold, tired, hungry. He knocked on a random door, not knowing where else to go. The door opened, and there she was, his sister. She looked at him, shocked, but without saying a word, she hugged him. She let him in, cooked him food, gave him warm clothes. He sat at her table and broke down in tears. "Why, after everything I said to you?" She smiled and said, "Because you're my brother. I'd rather lose money than lose you." In that moment, he realized money comes and goes, but love, real love, stays. And sometimes the people we look down on are the very ones who will lift us back up. Would you forgive someone who once laughed at your pain? Share this story with someone who needs to hear it, because family isn't about who's rich. It's about who shows up.
Lisa slammed the door, her mother's desperate voice trailing behind. "Lisa, don't go! You'll regret this!" But she didn't care. Freedom was all she wanted. Days turned to months, then years. She ignored her mother's calls, too proud to apologize. Life wasn't as easy as she thought. She lost jobs, faced heartbreak, and felt empty. One day, broken and tired, she returned home. The house felt eerily quiet. "Mom?" she called, but no reply came. Then, on the table, she saw an envelope with her name on it. Her hands trembled as she opened it, dreading the words inside. "My precious Lisa, I waited for you every day. I prayed for you. No matter what, I never stopped loving you." Tears blurred her vision. "I wish I could hold you one last time." Lisa's knees buckled. No," she whispered, gripping the letter. She had wasted time she thought she had. Regret burned in her chest. "I'm sorry, Mama," she sobbed, but it was too late. She held the letter close, realizing too late what she had taken for granted. A mother's love never fades, but sometimes we only understand its depth when it's gone forever.